Hello, everyone, and welcome to the World Food Forum 2022 concert. My name is Lindsay. I am the head of culture, and I will be your host this evening, coming to you live from Rome, Italy. We are so excited to have you all here, both in person and online. So we have come such a long way since last year, creating concrete solutions and action for better agri-food systems through all of our tracks, from innovation to education to youth action and culture. And I personally find that culture acts as a fantastic catalyst to inspire people around the world through 4 creative outlets that connect us all, which is gastronomy, film, art, and of course, music, the reason why we're here tonight. So we have a very special concert planned for you. Each musician was very carefully chosen, not only for their beautiful music, but also for their passion, their activism, and roles in their communities. We hope you will enjoy these very talented artists. So to open the show, we have some very special guests who not only have joined us all the way from India and the United States, but also worked with us the past months on writing this year's World Food Forum anthem. So let's give a very warm welcome to Grammy Award-winning artists Lonnie Park and Ricky Kej.
Thank you to Ricky K for supporting a better, safer, more prosperous future.
Ricky Kej, our champion for nature.
I take this opportunity to say thank you to Ricky Kej. Ricky has been inspiring and is one of our champions.
My brother Ricky, I'm really proud of you as always.
And the Grammy goes to Winds of Samsara.
I'd like to thank the Recording Academy. Asatoma Satgamaya Om Shanti 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 Om. Thank you.
And the Grammy goes to Stuart Copeland and Ricky.
In India, we've got a saying called as Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, which literally means the world is one family. Live in peace with all entities on this planet, whether it is the animals, the wildlife, the forests.
Climate change is absolutely real. Climate change is human-induced, and our actions are affecting countries on the other side of the world.
Wake up, people, and seize the day. Time to take a stand for the earth. All of us, we gotta make a way. Let's join our hands. Now it's time we come face with fate. Turn the tide of our history. With you and me, this is victory. Let's join our hands. Calling out every nation, calling from every station, calling out all you people. Reach out, let us join hands and sing this world song. Reach out, let us join hands and sing this one song. Reach out, let us join hands and sing this world song. Reach out, let us join hands and sing this one song. That's right. see you. I believe it takes you and me. I don't believe it is we and them. Everybody has a role to play. Say, Ricky. Let's join our hands. If we pull it together, we'll start a new course forever. This could be our only chance. Come on. Let's join our hands. Let's clean up the dirty ocean. Reignite our devotion. Stop the hope erosion. Sing with me now. Reach out, let us join hands and sing this world song. Reach out, let us join hands and sing this one song. Reach out, let us join hands and sing this world song. Reach out, let us join hands and sing this world song. That's it. You guys think you got it? Can you sing along? One song, one song, one song. Come on. Reach out, let us join hands and sing this earth song.
I can't
it's your
hear
turn.
you. Come on.
One song, one song, one song. Reach out, let us join hands and sing this earth song. Let me hear you. Song last time, all together now. One song, one song, one song. Reach out, let us join hands and sing this earth song. You guys are fantastic. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
What an amazing pleasure it is to be here with you all tonight. Couldn't be more thankful and proud to be a part of this event. And it is my pleasure right now to introduce to you my brother, my very close friend, the amazing two-time Grammy-winning Mr. Ricky Cage right there.
Thank you so much. Grammy Award winner Lonnie Park over here on vocals. Keith Middleton on percussion and various other things. Vari Jashri on flute and vocals. Namaste, everyone.
Namaste.
Namaste, everyone.
Namaste.
Thank you so much. It's a huge honor for all of us to be over here. Thank you to the FAO for inviting us. And it is said that with all the problems that we are facing on this planet, whether it's environmental challenges or social challenges, the biggest threat to us as a human species is the constant thought that we have that somebody else will make a difference. You know, we're always waiting for other people to make a difference. And we've been seeing the wonderful and amazing, relentless work that the FAO has been doing, especially with defeating hunger, with with improving the quality of lives, with improving nutrition, improving food security. And that's why Lonnie and I were absolutely privileged to create an anthem for this year's World Food Forum. And, and hopefully through this anthem, we will shine a light on all the wonderful work that the FAO is doing. And not only that, hopefully we will encourage everyone everywhere to contribute in their own small, tiny capacities towards this wonderful mission of the FAO. And and make this world a better place. So here, Keith, take it over.
Mr. Keith Middleton right there. Your FAO anthem. While we listening, are we planting seeds and finding better ways to build a better world? Find a better way to build a better world. Oh, there's a brand new generation. Oh, for a brand new healthy world. For a healthy world. All together now. All together. We are reaching out and finding better ways to build a better world. We'll find a better way to build a better world. Come on now. Oh, there's a brand new generation. Oh, for a brand new healthy world. Oh, there's a brand new generation. Brand new generation. Oh, for a brand new healthy world. Sing it, buddy. For a healthy world. FAO.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
So any conversation on food is incomplete without a conversation on water. Now, when we had to create a tribute for water, we as Indians had to look no further than the great river Ganga. The great river Ganga is a symbol of spirituality, of love, of devotion, and of life itself in India. And in fact, the great river Ganga nourishes the lives of 1/10 of the world's population. That's how amazing she is. So through this song, follow her journey from where she takes birth in the Himalayas to where she completes her journey into the Bay of Bengal, nourishing lives along her entire pathway. Here is the river Ganga. And Lonnie, are you going to be singing this?
No, actually, this song is going to feature, she's quiet over here, but she is unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Vari Joshri for you tonight.
Party!
तत्र त्रिपथगा देव्या शीततोया अशेवला भगवती गंगे त्रिभुवन तारिणी तरल तरंगे देवी सुरेश्वरी भगवती गंगे त्रिभुवन तारिणी तरल तरंगे शंकर मौली विहारिणी विमले मम मतिरास्तां तव पद कमले अलकानंदे परमानंदे गुरु करुणामयी कातर वन्दे तव तट निकटे यस्य निवासः खलु वैकुण्ठे तस्य निवासः निनि बम गम बनि ज गम बनि ज गम बनि गम बनि ज गम बनि ज गम बनि गम बनि ज गम बनि ज निनि बम बा
Vari Jashri, Keith Middleton. So I've been a very proud UNCCD land ambassador, UNCCD being the United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification, and I've been working with them very closely for the last couple of years. And all of us know that we depend on our land. All over over 7 billion human beings, we depend on our land for our sustenance and for our dietary requirements. And of course, every single living being, every single living species depends on our land for our sustenance and for our diets. So this song is a song which is the anthem that we've created for the UNCCD. It's called the Land Anthem. It was created by Lonnie Park, me, and the Senegalese legend Baba Mal. And of course, Baba Mal is not here to perform with us today, but nevertheless, we're going to try and perform this without him. And here is the UNCCD Land Anthem. And Lonnie, do you want to teach the song to everyone?
First, I have to learn it from Vari here. Play me a little line. Let me see. All right. You guys can help me out. The words you need to remember are, whoa. Got that? Study hard. It's, whoa. Let's celebrate the joy of life. Whoa. That's it. Let's try it over here. Let's celebrate the joy of life. Whoa. I think they got it. This song is the land anthem coming to you called Born from the Land. Y'all going to be singing along on this one. To know we'll always have a home, a solid ground beneath our feet. The earth we walk upon and build our homes upon, she can provide our every need. But we need to stop and look around and marvel at all its beauty. Yeah. Let's celebrate the joy of life. Oh, come on. We're born from the land. You people over here. Oh, you and I and all our life. the joy of life. We're born from the land. Born from the land, come on. Hey. You and I and all of life. We're born from the land. Now listen. Abundance everywhere. Clean water and air. For animals and plants to share. The earth so freely gives us land to grow and live. How can we preserve this gift? Let there be beauty, peace, and joy for all of our children. Here we go. Let's celebrate the joy of life. Come on, hey. You and I and all of life. We're born from the land. Oh yeah. Here. Clap your hands, come on. Here we go, come on. I see you, I see you, I see you over there. I see you in your chair. I see your hands in the air, come on. Put your hands in the air, come on. Put your hands in the air. Say yeah. Can't you see that everything we need, it's right in the ground beneath our feet? And when will we see that life can only be as good as the home we keep? This home beneath our feet. Here we go. Let's celebrate the joy of life. We're born from the land. You guys are all right. You and I and all of life. Born from the land. Yes, we are. Let's celebrate the joy of life. Born from the land. Your turn. You and I and all of life. We're born from the land. We're born from the land. Yeah.
Okay, before we get to our last song, let me introduce the band again. Keith Middleton, everyone. Wari Jashri. Lonnie, teach them the last song.
All right. Oh, you want us to do it? Okay. These guys are good. These guys are not only one of the best looking audiences,
This side is the best.
but they sing their.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. But this side's the best, right? Sorry.
Now, it doesn't count that there's 3 times as many of them over there, but this side is so damn good looking.
By the way, Lonnie's wife is in the audience over there.
That's right. The most beautiful woman in the world right there.
Ladies and gentlemen. They just got married yesterday. I'm joking.
It still feels like
I'm
it.
joking,
That's a
I'm
good
joking.
thing. So here's what we're going to ask of you. It's that simple. We try to keep the words simple for y'all.
All right.
Whoa. All right, let's try.
Can we try this side?
Try this side.
This side. You guys ready? Let me hear it. Look at that. That's Brooklyn right there.
We're going to bring the other New York over here. Are you guys ready? Do you remember the words? Whoa.
That's Rochester. That's Rochester.
Brooklyn! Oh, you guys just got to yell. Ready? Whoa. Now that was beautiful.
That was good.
That was good.
Can we get everybody in the building to do it?
Let's try it. Ready?
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it all together.
Come on.
This next song, we need your cell phone lights. Everybody got a cell phone with a light?
I got one.
If you don't, there's a museum nearby. They would love to see your phone. Oh, that's beautiful. We're going to ask you to sing along and shine your lights tonight. This song is called Shine Your Light.
Is that what it's called? Hey. Aha, see your lights up. Everybody, come on and put your lights up. I see you over there, now put your lights up. Come on, you can hold my light. You want to hold my light? Here we go, everybody.
Are you ready? Go on, sing along.
Sing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Put your lights up.
Whoa, whoa.
Come on, put your lights up.
Whoa, whoa.
Put your lights up.
Whoa, whoa.
And put your lights up. Some Lonnie.
We are all in this together.
Come on.
We are all in this together. And nothing can remind us like a simple act of kindness.
Hey, come on.
And in the blackest of night,
Hey,
just one flash of light.
hey, come on.
In the blackest of night,
Hey,
one flash of light
Hey.
shows we're not alone. No, not today.
here we go.
It is time. Let's do this. It's our time. Let's do this. It is time to shine your light.
Come on, we gotta shine the
Let's do
light. Come on.
this. It is time to shine your light. Here comes your
Sing
part.
it. Hey, oh, oh, oh. Sing it out now.
Oh, oh,
Come on and sing it out now.
oh,
Yeah,
oh, oh.
come on.
It is time to shine your light. Oh, shine your light, Pete.
I'm gonna talk to him for a minute. Check it out. We shine our lights for the world to see how wonderful this world could possibly be. If everybody would take a moment and own it and take it down to components, we know that shining your light is free. Now in this world there's over 7 billion lives and 7 billion with lights. 7 billion to shine, 7 billion to spite. Notice that the divine could take us all to heights. Notice that we've gone. It's time to share your light. The people over here, shine your light. The people over there, shine your light. I see my man in the back. He's shining his light up. He's shining his light up. He's shining it bright. And you can, oh, he got a light. He's shining it bright. And say, shine your light. Say, shine your light. Now scream.
If we share a little kindness,
A little
and you share a little kindness,
just a little bit.
together we can be
Yeah.
the change we want to see.
Come on.
If we share a little kindness,
A little bit.
and you share a little kindness, together we can be the change we want to see.
Hey.
Let's show our
Hey.
brothers,
Come on.
let's show our sisters, 'cause you're my brother, and you're my sister, and we're not alone, no, not today.
Put him up. Here we go. Everybody,
Here we
come
go
on.
now. It is time.
I see
Let's
you.
do this. It's our time.
see
Let's
you.
do this. It is time to shine your light.
Come on. We gotta shine.
Let's
the light.
do
Come
this.
on.
It is time to shine your light. Come on. Whoa.
Shine the light, y'all. Clap your hands to the beat. Out. Clap your hands out to the beat. Out. Clap your hands out to the beat.
Don't get tired.
Come on. Let's do the beat. Out. Clap your hands out to the beat. Out. And we shine the light. And we shine the light. We shine the light from left to right.
It's time. Let's do this. It's our time. Let's do this. It is time to shine your light.
Yeah. Let's do it.
It is time. Let's do this. It's our time. Let's do this. It is time to shine your light.
Come on and shine your
It
light.
is time.
It's time.
to shine your light.
Shine your light. Sing it, Lonnie. What?
Shine your light. That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah.
Lonnie
the
Park,
lights.
everyone. Keith Middleton, Wari Jashri, our sound engineer Nate, and our video jockey Nishant.
And ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Mr. Ricky Cage.
Ricky!
Thank you all for having me.
We'd like to acknowledge the sound team from here. I think they are the best sound team that we've ever worked with. Thank you so much.
This is true. This is true. This is true.
I mean, I don't have any words for that. This is a hard job because what do I even say after a performance like that? I mean, I feel energized, I feel excited. Ricky, Lonnie, all of your team, you guys are incredible. Thank you so much for that incredible performance. It's been a pleasure working with you, not only tonight, but the months of preparation that we have had to actually make this anthem happen. So truly, thank you so much. So while we prepare for our second performance, I would love to tell you a little bit more about what we have going on this week. So this week we have a lot of incredible events. Tomorrow we have the film festival around this time tomorrow night. We received around 300, maybe even more films from young people under 40 all around the world who sent in their films talking about agri-food systems and a lot more. And then later in the week, we have a Youth Action Assembly. We have the Transformative Research Challenge finals. We have so much going on. You should absolutely not miss it. You should also pay particular attention to our lunch events. They are really fun. We have a couple of fantastic governments here, for example, Slovenia and also Uzbekistan. So we're very happy to have them here with us. Tomorrow particularly, we have the Indigenous Chef event up in the Shefao restaurant. So we really hope to see you there. And of course, on Thursday, for all of the young people and young at heart people, we would really love to see you at our networking event, which will be kind of connecting everyone together, making sure that we get to know each other and just have a moment to kind of, after all of this craziness, the entire week that I know we're all experiencing, we can kind of take a moment, have a bite to eat, get to know each other, and really kind of create the amazing experiences and most of all, action and concrete change that the World Food Forum truly strives to provide. I would also like to take this moment really quick to acknowledge the incredible team that is behind this. It is obviously not only me. We have the sound team. We have our entire team, the heads of all the tracks, all of the FAO colleagues that support us, the incredible Indigenous team who provided us with that amazing tent outside. I have never seen anything like that. I don't know about you guys, but truly thank you so much. It truly takes a village, so many people to pull something like this off. So I just wanted to take this moment to say thank you to everyone. Our artists, of course. Yes. We have our artists that have all the art outside. I hope you all saw the melting ice structure because we have the ice structure there close to the burning wax men to kind of show the juxtaposition between all the elements of climate change. All the same element, but just shown in slightly different ways to show actually how fast this is happening and truly how fast we need to take action and really make change. So once we are ready, we will get started. Our next act is absolutely amazing. They are a pretty large group of string instrument musicians, and we are really happy to have them with us. They came from all around the world, all over Europe, and then we have some very special guests with us later as well. So just give us a moment while we prepare the stage, and we will be right with you again. And of course, it's not only music this evening. We also have an incredible spoken word poet who came to us all the way from Nigeria. You will hear more about him after his performance, but we're very excited to have him here. So, shall we move on to him? Wow, that was an incredible performance. I am still reeling from that. So next up, we have a talented and extremely inspiring person to introduce you to. So at only 20 years old, he has inspired those in his community and truly everyone who listens to his words. So please welcome spoken word poet Victory Ashaka joining us all the way from Nigeria.
The world is experiencing increased temperature, droughts, desertification, land degradation, and loss of biodiversity, floods, poverty, and rising seas. The planet Earth is sick. Where do we go from here?
Dear human race, behold the terrain of history to know that our world has no neutral story. From life on Earth and ecosystem on this planet, we are leaving our carbon footprint like a giant scar and ignoring the warnings, chaos, and instability so far. Every day we see the data and statistics piling up high, yet we easily turn a blind eye despite being faced with the horror of climate change that the oppressed and poor mostly bear the brunt. This social impediment is right before our eyes because we refuse to realize that this fight isn't just to gratify nature, but to preserve creatures for the future. From drought in Africa to wildfires in Australia, from volcanic eruption in Europe to flooding in Asia, from dry corridors in Central America to hurricane in Hawaii, Honolulu, Philippines, and the Pacific. Global warming has swept through hectares of land, killed millions of people and billions of native animals, razed entire communities to the ground, taken the homes of numerous families, and left millions of people adversely affected by the hazardous smoky haze and greenhouse gas emission. Some species and ecosystems may never recover from extinction. The world is burning, and we as descendants of this era must rise to rescue our identities from human frailty. Everything in nature exists that we may exist along with it. This global crisis and climate crisis is swiftly becoming the world's biggest catastrophe with disastrous rippling effects. Life on Earth is ecologically regressive through burning coals that melts upon the surface of glaciers and ice shelves. The ocean rises with deep acid, polluting the Arctic air of a colorful summer, winter, autumn, and spring. None of this is even ascribed to either the white or black, rich or poor, small or great, but all of humankind. Our lifeline of renewable energy is not rising fast enough. We must turn away from the energy of fossil fuel, the energy of death, destruction, and casualty, towards clean, affordable, and renewable, the energy of life and sustainability. Hoisting climate justice is what the world requires, and time is a currency to purchase our desires. The world has a deadline. Let's turn it to a lifeline. Dear human race, let's protect our biodiversity. Arise, all vibrant youth, let's speak the truth to stop deforestation. Rainforests can't be cut forever, and anything we can't do forever is unsustainable. Let's embrace tree planting for good breathing to transition from being apart from nature to being a part of nature. It is not about saving our planet alone, but saving us. Love nature that the future may live. The intriguing thing about truth is, although it can be denied but can never be avoided, the earth is warming, oceans are rising, creatures must thrive, and humans must keep on living. Climate change is everyone's problem. Brace yourselves to fight without lifting a sword, together with no one behind, for a sustainable world.
Thank you so much, Victory. That was just absolutely incredible. It has been such a pleasure to be working on that with you. So I would love to kind of talk to you a little bit about the process of creating that poem. So when we first got in touch and I was giving you all of these kind of things to talk about and the messaging and all of that, what were your thoughts? How did it go? What was your inspiration?
Okay, personally, as a climate activist and a poet, I'm so passionate about our environment, about the things we do, the things that are eco-friendly. So I believe that climate change is everyone's problem. It is not ascribed to either the white or black, the rich or poor, the small or great, but every single person. And the inspiration behind it was to say something for us to all take action, because climate crisis is as a result of our actions and inactions. So what we do, the things we do for our biodiversity, so we all need to take action, and that's the essence of the piece.
Wow. Well, I mean, you clearly had a very good answer prepared. Thank you so much. Speaking of biodiversity, we also have an amazing event later this week with FAO Goodwill Ambassador to talk about planting seeds at home, growing food at home, and that is an amazing way that you can take your own small steps, but that become very big when you put them all together toward taking concrete action to all of the things we're talking about. So tell me a little bit about where you're from and how you got into what you do.
Okay, so I am from Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria, and I was passionate about climate change and the need for us to take action. So I belong to an organization known as Solution 17 back in Nigeria, where young change makers come together to create unique artworks to depict the kind of world we want to see, where we live and thrive in a sustainable society. So at Solution 17, we are a group of young change makers shaping cultures to ensure that we create pictorial representations that when people see our artworks, when people listen to our poems, they are able to take action, because I believe that what we see influences our action, and that is what we do. And that's why I have started this, and I'm so excited about it.
Incredible. We're so glad that you did. We're so glad to have you here. And what are the kind of, I think climate change, the climate crisis has been very clear in certain areas and maybe less clear in other areas. I know I have seen some effects of climate change even in the past 5 or 10 years. In Europe, it's been extremely hot. Obviously, this summer, every summer is the next, this is the hottest summer we've ever seen. But my question is, when is it going to stop? What are we going to do? This is what we want to do this week. We want to have concrete actions, outcomes, solutions. We are going to be the generation that fixes the earth that was left to us. So what are the kind of consequences that you have seen, changes that you have seen in Nigeria through the climate?
In Nigeria, some of the challenges of climate change that I've seen previously and of recent, the issue of flooding in Nigeria, it's an issue in Nigeria, flooding in different states in the country, in different states of the federation, different states. We basically see that based on the things that people do, irresponsible disposal of refuse actually blocks the passage of water, and then this leads to erosion, this leads to flooding, and it affects a lot of people, and a lot of people have died through this careless attitude of some persons in our society. But I believe that we can still make a change. We can encourage other people to also take action for sustainability.
Wow, that's great. And do you have any kind of tips that you would like to give us on things that we can be doing in our homes, or any kind of small actions every day to actually make a difference and try and solve this climate crisis together?
Okay, like I said previously, that we are leaving our carbon footprint. So basically everything we do, when some person spend too many hours in the shower, that is part of the consequences or part of the adverse effects that results to climate change. When people do not dispose refuse appropriately, it could result to some adverse effects of climate change and such others in the society that affects us. And then cutting down trees. A lot of people cut down trees without planting new trees. This also affects us because trees are meant to be planted to ensure that we have good breathing, to ensure that there is oxygen in the atmosphere for us to live and thrive. Like I said, that nature exists that we may exist along with it. So we shouldn't see ourselves as being apart from nature, but seeing ourselves as being a part of nature. And these are some of the things that we've got to do and be conscious of.
Absolutely, I love this. And I was saying in the previous event with Chef Noda that us as consumers, we have a power. So, even this little things, when you're taking the long showers, when you're going to the store and you're buying food that's extremely packaged, bring your own bags, all of the little things that we see all of the time. I know it's always kind of, oh, okay, I forgot my bags for the grocery store again. But it really is important to do the small things because they truly do add up. And I really hope that all of these performances and this entire week of all of the incredible events that we have will truly inspire you to take the small actions to create a big change and really have a better food future for all of us in food and the climate, because it's all very connected. So I would love to begin to introduce our next artists. This is Leah Bruckner and her incredible group, which she will introduce to you. And Leah is not only a professional violinist, but she's not even a climate activist, she is more. You probably saw her at the opening ceremony say a few words, and we're excited to see her and all of her colleagues perform. So, we're really excited to see them, and I think we are all set. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so joining us from across Europe and many different countries, please welcome Lea Bruckner and her entire group of very talented musicians.
Thank you very much also for the invitation to perform here tonight again. I want to introduce you my brilliant friends who came with me here to Rome. So first of all, the first violinist in the quartet, Annika Stark. Second violin, Yulin. On the viola, Anna Bougie. Cello, Alexander Dimitrov. And last but not least, Garbal Adani on the guitar. Our next piece is going to be, pretty much a mood change, I would say. This piece, what we just played, is actually from a green music collection from a friend of mine. His name is Yuri Rivic. He's a UNICEF ambassador from Austria, great friend of mine, a violinist and composer, and he composed actually this piece. We kind of changed it a little bit with the introduction, which was our composition, and we arranged it for string quartet and guitar. And he wrote this green music collection because as I am also an artist who's speaking out on stage to act against the climate change. And our next piece is also a piece which has some history. It's the theme from the movie Schindler's List. You may have seen it. The music was written by John Williams. We have our own kind of arrangement of that as well. And as we are here all together on stage today, Annika is from Germany. I am half German, half Czech. Yulin is from Taiwan. Anna is half German, half Ukraine. Alexander is from Bulgaria, and Gabor is from Hungary. So we stand here together from all nations because we think that's what the world should be, that we all stand together. It doesn't matter which nation, which religion, which country we are coming from. We are all humans, and that should be the most important. And this piece we want to dedicate to all the people all around the world who already now are the victims of the climate change.
Thank you so much. That was absolutely incredible. I know for a fact that everyone in the audience enjoyed it because they told me the entire time. I think you made it very clear, Leah, and everyone in your magical and brilliant group that actions truly do speak louder than words, and I think you have shown us that tonight. So thank you for using your voice and speaking your truth. We now have a familiar face that you met last year at the World Food Forum, and we just had to bring him back. So let's give a very, very warm welcome to Kai Catcher.
Good evening. I am trapped inside my own self-destructive habits, and I'm the one to guide me to a better place. When will I get it? And I've got an endless mind, but I can't get past the limit. And I contain myself over and over and over. I'm a million times I tried, you might see me smile, but I'm not okay. I'm not to lonely nights full of seemingly endless self-conversations. Still feel like a child in so many situations. Sleep or face the way are the reasons why I'm bleeding. But I can always fly away, fly high when I'm dreaming. I'm barely holding on, I'm still, but still so gone. I'm not okay. And no, I'm not okay. Tell myself I go back to the times when living life was a lie, flying high to be seen, not hide, without anything self-made, pulling me below the ground. Dusty tears will be as clear as day, and I'll be okay when I say, but right now, I'm not okay. And no, I'm not okay. My girl, stay. Not okay.
Thank you very much. That was very exciting. Thank you for accompanying me. I'm so happy this was the first time singing this. I've had this song for a while in my head, and I felt like this is the perfect occasion to finish it and be accompanied by these beautiful strings, because I think the world is not okay, and I have a lot of people that I know that are not okay. I hope together we can all be okay. I think we're okay tonight. I'm happy now. I'm kind of shaking it all off now. So thank you for giving me the opportunity for just singing here for such an important cause, especially. Let's do another one that goes into a little bit of fun in the end, so I hope you're all ready for that. This is a medley that I call the Love Medley, a medley of colorful love. And what's the name of the other one? It's Gonna Be Good, exactly. Okay, let's do this.
We're dancing on the streets, you're dancing with me, flying glitter all over my body. Show them how it's like to be free. It's the time we tell them what love can be. Love for fashion, music, and unity. But above all, our love for human beings. We're all different, we're all equal, we're all the same. Yes, we are. We're all different, we're all equal, we're all people. Love, 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 loud, colorful love. We're all different, we're all equal, we're all the same. Yes, we are. We're all different, we're all people. We're all equal, all equal, all the same. Hey. We're all different, we're all equal, we're all people. You ready? La 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 la, hey, la 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 la, oh, la 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 la, hey. These keys got me dancing carefree. Oh na na, hey, it's gonna be fine. Hey, times like these are carefree. Oh na na, hey, it's gonna be boom boom boom. People in the streets screaming for their needs, but at the same time only cover their ears like na 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 na. Come here, my little child. Coexist, coexist on the night. Good and bad times. Yeah, open your mind. No need to resist. Oh na na, yeah. Just ease your mind. Yeah. You are just like me and I'm just like you. If we all want peace, why don't we work on it? It's gonna be good. It's gonna be oh so good. Good. It's gonna be good. Hey, it's gonna be fine. We stick together through good and through bad times. It will be good. Just ease your mind. You're a human and so am I. You're one of us alone. Feel the love. Hey. Do you feel the love? Feel the love. Feel the love. Oh, la la la. Feel the love. 1, 2, 3. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fine. We stick together through good and through bad times. Hey, it will be good. Just ease your mind. You're a human and so am I. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be oh so good, good. It's gonna be good.
Thank you so much.
I mean, guys, how are we supposed to come back from that? Get down here, both of you. I want both of you over here with me. Don't take the stage with you, though. You guys.
We're rocking the white.
I love it. Did you match? I mean, give them another round of applause. Come on. Okay, so I would like to tell you all a little secret. Today was the first time you guys played together, right? I mean, tell me a little bit about how that went, how you got together, please.
You want to do it? Should I do it?
Both of you.
I think, I mean, this was kind of our first version of this song, of the second song.
Yes.
That was the premiere. Our first rehearsal, everything on stage live.
Exactly. And what is the message? Maybe we can kind of link to this whole thing. Maybe you shouldn't over-plan things all the time. It's always good to just do stuff sometimes, right? So it worked, I think. I hope so. But also it was the first song that I sang, it's my first time singing with strings. And I heard Leah was performing with the group, so I asked if we could do it together. So thank you so much for doing it with me. The first time singing this with strings, I couldn't be a happier person. So thanks, World Food Forum, for making this possible.
Well, honestly, your positivity and just light really radiates from both of you, literally and figuratively. So it's been an absolute pleasure having you here. Thank you so much. So tell me a little bit about where you are both from.
I'm from Germany. As I said on stage, I'm half German, half Czech. So also I grew up quite international, and I'm from Düsseldorf, still studying actually in my master's at the Volkwang University of the Arts. And yeah, I came actually to this whole climate topic, I would say like around 4 years ago. I started to change kind of my life. I stopped eating meat. I stopped buying kind of new clothes to be more sustainable. I really try to care about also how I use the stage. And so this is for me the most important, that we artists recognize that we have a voice. Doesn't matter if we are using our voice like a singer or we play an instrument, but we have a voice on stage and we have to use it to drive the change to a more sustainable future.
I can only second that. Beautifully said. Well, I'm based in Berlin, but right now I enjoy the farm of my mom's a little more. It's an hour to the south, and I like renovating stuff and actually planting stuff. So this also goes in hand with this. So yeah, nature is something very beautiful that we should protect, and I feel that more so than ever.
Thank you guys so much. Last round of applause for them. Thank you, truly. We'll go that way. That way. So, thank you both so much again. So next, now we have an artist that is not only talented in music, but also in traditional medicine and sustainable practices. So I am very happy to present you also one of our new World Food Forum 2022 champions, Daniela Riojas.
Hello. Good evening. Thank you all so much for having me here. It's such an honor to be present with all of you and to be in these lands here in Rome and Italy, sharing some of these sounds and the music that I'm going to be sharing with you. I'm going to start the night with a prayer. And as a ceremonialist and also a holder of medicine, working in healing spaces with people from all over the world, I find that opening with prayer is a way to set the energy. And it's a prayer that I've made for the World Food Forum and for all of you present. Oh, Great Spirit, we come to you at this time with joy, humility, and gratitude in our hearts. Feeling this breath of life move through our bodies and through our spirits. And through this breath, feeling the gratitude and the experience that we get to share in and receive every day from the illumination of the sun and the support of the Mother Earth that is beneath us. We ask for the highest intentions to be imbued into this space in honor of our ancestors, all those who have come before us, and all those who will come after us. We pray for our Mother Earth, for her plants, for her soil, for her trees, for the creatures of the water, the land, and the skies, for her elements, and for all of the abundance of life that she provides for us each and every day. Here, as we stand on our Mother Earth, we open our hearts to invite more consciousness into our being, to be able to connect with the energies of the earth and to honor all that is present within our lands. I ask that all words, wisdom, and knowledge that are shared within these spaces are done so with the intentions of supporting each and every human that calls this planet home. Aho, Tlasokamati o Meteot, and so it is. In the traditions that I've been learning in and being initiated throughout the last 7 years, the ways that we receive songs is in direct communion with nature. So we spend a lot of time outside listening, being still, meditating, and receiving the messages directly from nature. And in that way, we are ambassadors and representatives of all creatures and all beings that are present in the lands with us. And from this process, we're able to use these sounds and these songs to heal people that have diseases, that suffer from sadness, sickness. So as we tap into this space together, I want you all to meditate and listen into these frequencies. Thank you. Some of the teachers that I work with who are indigenous elders and also holders of medicine, they hold the teachings of ancestral wisdom that have been passed down for hundreds, thousands of years. And through these frequencies and the use of language, particular language, there's a communication of nature that's activated and brought into a healing space in order for people to access higher states of consciousness and also to help heal their body, their mind, their spirit, and their souls. It's also meant to open the heart and help people release what they need to release, the pain that individuals are holding. And in that way, we also help to release the pain that the Mother Earth is carrying within her, because we are all direct reflections of her. And so I'm going to sing a song with this instrument right here, which is called a shakapa. And it's made of leaves, as you can see. It's a very simple instrument, but very powerful. And these instruments are only given through initiation and through working with plants and being in nature and learning from these indigenous elders in a way that an instrument like this is passed down. It's meant for healing, and it's meant to help call in the plants and the animals and all of the energies of the earth to help harmonize people. In nature, especially with my teachers who are in the jungles of the Amazon and Peru, and I have other teachers who are in Mexico, the simplicity goes a long way. And it's within that space and that stillness that we can truly listen.
Medicina sunarai, curandera sunarai, curanderita sunarai, maestrita sunarai, curaremos sunarai, arcananchi sunarai, cura cuerpecito sunarai, ay dirai 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 dirai, Vaira caspi sunarai, maestrito sunarai, arbolito sunarai, iluminado sunarai, linda y troncoicito sunarai, iluminado sunarai, tria coronita sunarai, dairi 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 dairi.
These songs are called Icaros, and these are medicine songs that are transmissions from the plants and the animals. And I want to share an Icaro with you that's called Palomita. A Palomita is a white dove. And this Palomita came to me recently in a dream and shared this Icaro with me. And I just realized before I came on stage that I was supposed to share it with all of you. So I want all of you to sing along with me if you can. And I'm going to give you some words to sing, and these words are meant to activate and call in the spirit of, in this case, the palomita. And we're calling in the palomita to sing its song, because this song is going to heal. It's going to help heal the world. So the words are suenariri, suenariri. Beautiful. That's it. And all you would do is repeat this whenever I start singing it. You can sing along. Don't worry about singing the wrong notes or the right notes. It doesn't really matter. The energies of the earth listen regardless. So as I sing this part, it goes suenariri, 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 suenariri. And then the next part is going to be kukuruku, kukuruku. Let's hear that. Cute. So the white dove makes this sound, and usually in syllables that translates to kukuruku. So when we say suenariri, we're saying sing, sing, calling the bird into the space to help heal through its song. So it's going to say suenariri, 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 kukuru, kukuru, kuru, kukuru, kukuru, kuru, kuru. Okay, so I encourage you all to sing along whenever I get to this part, okay?
Palomita, palomita, angelita de los árboles. Palomita, palomita, mensajera de los dioses. Suenariri, 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 kukuru, kukuru, kuru, kukuru, kukuru, kuru, kuru. Beautiful. Palomita, palomita, ojitos de vidrio. Palomita, palomita, plumitas que brillan en el sol. Suenariri, 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 kukuru, kukuru, kuru, kukuru, kukuru, kuru, kuru. Beautiful. And this next one, I want you to sing and imagine that this palomita, this white dove, that's a messenger of the gods, messenger of love, of peace, of light, that we can invite into our body and our spirit. And when we call and we sing to the birds, we open our heart, invite their energy into our body to bring peace and harmony into ourselves. So when you sing, that is your expression and the way that you are communicating openly with the universe, with life as it is around you. So in this next one, I want you to open your heart and your throat and sing along with your heart open. Okay? Everybody take a deep breath in. Good, okay, and then on the suenariri, you're gonna come in. Palomita, palomita, angelita de los árboles. Palomita, palomita, mensajera de los dioses. Ready. Suenariri, suenariri, Thank you so much. Beautiful work. Amazing. Now I'm going to share some very peaceful flute music. The medicine of the flute in ceremony, but not just in ceremony, but in prayer. These instruments are used also to connect with nature. So through the medicine of the flute, we can go out into nature and offer a prayer to the earth and say, this is a song for you. And what's so beautiful, I do this all over the world. I play flute and I sing in nature and in different lands and all different places in the world. And the more that I've been in this practice, I realize that nature is absolutely listening to everything that we're doing, which makes it so much more important that we are very careful the way that we walk. We're careful the way that we are impacting the earth in every action that we take. And so if there's anything that we could do is say our gratitude to the earth, say our gratitude to the elements, to the lands, ask for permission whenever we're walking in sacred lands, and the best thing that we can do is offer a song or a prayer or good energy and say thank you for everything that you do for us, and the earth listens, really does. So if you would like, you can close your eyes, you can take deep breaths and really allow the sounds to harmonize you, to regulate your nervous system, and to bring in a sense of peace into your being.
another nice deep breath in. Exhale everything from your body, allowing yourself to relax into this moment, hearing the gentle sounds around you. And from this stillness, I hope that these sounds have brought an inspiration to listen more closely to all the beauty of the earth that is around us, so that we can know how to take care of her and know what she needs and how we can live in harmony with her. Aho, tlaso kamati. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Daniela, so much. I invite you to come down here with me and say hello to everyone, if you don't mind. That was absolutely incredible. I think the diversity we've seen here tonight is amazing. And I wanted to thank you again for being here and just ask you a couple of words on your work as a World Food Forum champion and where you're from.
I am from the border of Texas and Mexico, and I'm here representing those lands as well as the lands of the Amazon in South America, and my teachers in Peru as well. I'm here to shed some light on how to be in better communication and communion with Mother Earth, so that through all of these exchanges and the information that we're sharing here, we're able to open our hearts and our minds and our consciousness to listen more deeply about how we can create better systems and take better care of the earth.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And do you have a couple of ideas and tips for young people and everyone around the world to kind of create this connection better?
Yes, it starts with going out into nature. Any park or any reserve, any kind of wildlife that's near you, I encourage you to get to know the land. And usually there's caretakers of the land, people who work in the parks who have probably already studied the fauna, the flora, the animals there. And once you start to understand how the systems of nature are working together, you can really start to hear the inspiration that comes through from the earth. What's really beautiful also is that being in nature helps us to regulate our nervous systems and shift our mind. Sometimes we're so busy in our digital world and getting to our places and being very wrapped up in what to do, and oftentimes we can find exactly what we're supposed to do once we slow down, we still, and we harmonize, and nature allows us to do that.
Thank you so much. And again, just going off of the diversity, we now have someone with us from the other side of the entire world. So I would really like to introduce you to a special guest from Malaysia, Indigenous leader and musician Atama Katama.
Sesama manusia, bersikap dan berbuat baik pada sesama. Nafas hidup kita tergantung padanya. Tuhan Sang Pencipta yang memberi segala. Anjil kata lino, bacuramin kasaruga, pesengat kaju bata arus. Adil kata lino, bacuramin kasaruga, pesengat kaju bata arus. Adil kepada sesama manusia, bersikap dan berbuat baik pada sesama. Nafas hidup kita tergantung padanya. Tuhan Sang Bacuramin kasaruga Pasengat kajubata Until katalino Bacuramin kasaruga Pasengat kajubata Asa 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Au kita ala jubata Sang pencipta langit dan bumi Au kita jubata Nangka gunung bawang Nangka gunung Kinabalu Beserta dengan kami Menyinari ke seluruh dunia Adil kata lino Bacuramin kasaruga Pesengat kaju bata arus Adil kata lino Bacuramin kasaruga Pesengat kaju bata arus Adil kata lino Bacuramin kasaruga Pesengat kaju bata arus Adil sesama umat manusia Sikap baik buat padanya Adil kata lindung umat manusia.
Makanan kita yang pokok kan nasi. Nah, nasi, ini ada sayur, mayurnya juga ada ikan-ikan, daging, ya itu makanan. Ya. Itu yang pokoknya yang aslinya, itu yang apa dalam pais itu yang enak di apa ketupang bahasa banyak atau selasak. Yang dalam buluh itu yang enak. Nah, mau kami pamerkan itu yang makanan yang enak.
I come from the island of Borneo. The world's largest relocation of a city will happen very soon. Jakarta, Indonesia, is sinking. It's going to move to my island, Borneo. Borneo comprises of 3 UN member states, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Brunei. I speak for the indigenous peoples of Borneo, but 5 years ago, I was here to co-lead a delegation for the first time to meet the Director General of FAO, to tell him that indigenous peoples have something to offer the world. And true enough, FAO invited us this year. Ladies and gentlemen, outside of this building, we have a native land for the very first time, perhaps in the history of United Nations. It was declared this morning through a sacred ceremony that for the next 1 week, there is a safe space for indigenous peoples and youth. It's just outside. The realities on the ground, ladies and gentlemen, is starkly so far from what you see on television, what you see on documentaries, because the devastation really happens at the foot of the indigenous people's territories, where on a daily basis, there are land struggles, there are blockades to stop expansion of plantations. There's also good things coming. Free prior informed consent, talking to indigenous peoples about partnership on a thing called selling air to produce wealth out of selling air. It means carbon. There are many things that's coming to change the indigenous people's lives. The lives that will be touched today are the indigenous youth who are here. They're in a delegation, going to be here for the next 1 week to negotiate with all of you and to give a tribute to them and to give a tribute to you in honor of our ancestors and your ancestors. I invite you to dance. Hit it. Back home, this beat is called joget. Joget means dance. So if you feel the vibe of nature, if you feel the vibe of earth, let's turn this place into a club.
Kemusnahan hidup kita akibat penyakit tamak. Mereka yang berlumba untuk permit berlambang. Kemusnahan bumi kita akibat penyakit tamak. Mereka yang berlumba untuk permit berlambang.
Kita bersuara kerana sayang, berjabat tangan mari berjuang. Orang asal pertahan adat budaya, orang kita sayangi warisan tanah. Yo, seluruh dunia kita sudah bersatu, merentasi benua menyambut asal dan usul. Perjuangan kita adalah untuk satu, mempertahankan tanah ibu dan adat budaya. Bumiku semakin tenat dijangkiti kuasa duit, dibuat oleh manusia yang jahil dan berhati pahit. Kerajaan seluruh dunia hanya mampu melihat saja, sesat mencari jalan bagaimana untuk menghormatinya. Hey!
Kemusnahan hidup kita akibat penyakit tamak. Mereka yang berlumba untuk permit berlambang. Kemusnahan bumi kita akibat penyakit tamak. Mereka yang berlumba untuk permit berlambang.
Kita bersuara kerana sayang, berjabat tangan mari berjuang. Orang asal pertahan adat budaya, orang kita sayangi warisan tanah. Yeah. Ada lagi satu penyakit kronik semua, membasir air hingga ia melimpah-limpah. Komoditi kewangan yang melebihi keperluan, maka mereka membina empangan demi empangan. Hutan dicabul, kayu dicabut, tanah diperkosa, sungai pun menjadi kabut. Orang kampung tak kita sebab kita semakin terasa geram kerana tak ada warisan yang sudah tenggelam.
Kini kita di pentas dunia, jangan hanya melihat saja, buka bicara pertahan bumi sambil kita joget menari.
Hey, where my crew from the GIYC at? Where you at? Yeah. Woo!
Kemusnahan hidup kita akibat penyakit tamak. Mereka yang berlumba untuk permit berlambak. Kemusnahan bumi kita akibat penyakit tamak. Mereka yang berlumba untuk permit berlambak.
Kita bersuara kerana sayang, berjabat tangan mari berjuang.
Kemusnahan hidup kita akibat penyakit tamak. Mereka yang berlumba untuk permit berlambak. Kemusnahan bumi kita akibat penyakit tamak. Mereka yang berlumba untuk permit berlambak.
Kita bersuara kerana sayang, berjabat tangan mari berjuang. Orang asal pertahan adat budaya, orang kita sayangi warisan tanah. Orang asal pertahan adat budaya, orang kita sayangi warisan tanah. So, how does that make you feel tonight? That's what we need most, to feel good. To feel good about what you're doing for the people that really cares for the planet. Not just because you don't know that they are indeed the only ones who can speak to nature. They're the only ones who can speak to the ancestors. And who are the ancestors? You. How many grandpas, grandparents do you have? 50? So young. Each one of you have a minimum of 25,000 ancestors. Did you know that? So 25,000 ancestors ago, weren't you indigenous? Rome was built in a day, but the world, the planet was built in billions of years, right? So I want to give you a message. Next time when you hear about indigenous peoples, know that they continue to speak to nature. They get the messages first. I'm burning a smoke for my ancestor who's on the stage right now, who's saying, Yo, Atama from Malaysia, you came down to Rome and you gave them a message from us. So we are truly blessed to share this space together. I'm very happy for my colleagues from the Global Indigenous Youth Caucus that worked very, very hard to get here. It's like a dream come true. And sometimes you say, you need a vision, you need heart, you need passion, and you need struggle for you to find the way. So I dedicate the next song to my friends from 7 regions of indigenous peoples of the world, and my friends here in Rome, in FAO. This one's dedicated to all of you because you are fighting for the light. Take it away. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This one's dedicated to all those fighting for the right, fighting for the light. Right on the map with celebs. Ain't nobody gonna mess with that. And kampungs and Sumazaw godfathers. Anywhere you go, let it flow like water. Tampunan is the place to be, the place to fulfill your destinies. Take a view from majestic hills, deep in the waterfalls that brings you the chills. Or take a trip down memory lane, discovering those that fought for their name. Anywhere you go, Tampunan will please. No more worries like your problem sees. Come on, jump around tonight, let's celebrate. Ain't no need to fight. Every boy, every girl, put your dresses on. Get on this train and get a party on. Tampunan will show the way. Yeah. GIYC. Yeah. Just you and me till the break of dawn. Tampunan is a very small town. It's where I was born and I grew up. I did this song because I honor Tampunan. It's my hometown. Yeah. Rock your body to the beat, don't stop. Remember Sumazaw like the hip and the hop, legendary, visionary and extraordinary. I hold it down, it's my territory. What we have is so hard to find. My love for you is what makes me grind. I put this to my heart, I put this to my soul. I give you everything, I give you my whole. Give it up if you can dance to the rhythm. So put it wrong, we sound when you hit them. Such a sacred land that we have. Enjoy Tampunan like you never have. Tampunan will show you the way. Party on tonight till the break of day. If you wanna get down, I'll show you the groove. Relax your mind and let your body move. Come on, girls, get on stage with me. Come on. GIYC, ladies and gentlemen. The Global Youth Indigenous Crew. Just you and me till the break of dawn. GIYC will show the way for today into a brighter day. Just bring it on, just bring it back. Let's light the way, yeah, for the future youth. I believe GIYC, that's right. Take my hand, everybody, walk the line. No more drama, We fight the fight. We'll show the way. GIYC will bring a brighter day. Just you and me. Let's get it on. Just you and me. Till the break of dawn. GIYC will show the way. For today, into a brighter day. Just you and me. Let's bring it back. Let's light the way. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, this one's dedicated to all those fighting for our rights, because you are fighting for the light and for the righteousness. That's right, Tama, signing off. Thank you very much. Foul. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Give it up for the Indigenous youth! Woo! I mean, I don't know how we could have gotten woken up better than that. Thank you so much. Atama, you're amazing. Everyone is amazing. That was super fun. Thank you so much for this amazing performance. Something that Atama said that really stuck with me was the fact that we have ancestors so far back. Who knew? We all have that kind of part in our soul that connects with nature, and like Daniela said, we need to get back to that. So for our last but absolutely not least performer tonight, we have another incredible person joining us from all the way from Peru. She is absolutely incredible. She brings her listeners and fans closer to nature by telling the stories of her ancestors, her childhood, and her indigenous culture by singing both in Spanish and Quechua. So let's give a very warm welcome to Renata Flores.
Thank you.
Cuenta tu historia, haz escuchar tu voz. Logremos un mundo mejor. Achkaya paya paya sawe kakatari chuchu. Achkiya tayo pikuna achkanira kuna. Somos muchos, somos todos iguales y diversos como mariposas. Hakina karni, yuhakina kanki, kayapak tu kurichal, pipintu hina. Podemos lograr construir un lindo jardín, también lo podemos destruir. Ser valiente, no perfecto, eso no es un defecto. Defiende al indefenso, eso es lo correcto. No repitamos los mismos sucesos, avancemos y gritemos. No hay retroceso. Soy como tú como yo, iguales y diversos como las mariposas. Somos muchos, somos todos iguales y diversos como mariposas. Hakina katni, yuhakina kanki, kayapak tu kurikchal, pilpintu hina. Libertad vale más, buscar está de más. Como mariposas. Sonjuyay. I feel so happy. Estoy muy feliz de estar aquí. Ñoja Kani Renata Flores, Ñoja Kusisham Kachkani Kai Sumaj Punchaupi Ñañekuna Turikuna. I'm from Peru. Soy de Perú. My language is Quechua. My grandmother, my family is Quechua, and I feel so happy. I'm really, really happy. And yeah, and the next song is Rita Puma Justo. Se llama Rita Puma Justo, la siguiente canción. Espero que les guste mucho. Habla mucho de la educación. La educación es muy importante en estos tiempos. Hay niños que caminan 2, 3 horas para llegar a la escuela y realmente se necesita rescatar los saberes ancestrales de nuestros antepasados. Y eso es algo muy importante. Por eso compuse esta canción, Rita Puma Justo. Y pues espero que les guste mucho. Yapa yacheta apaspa hati pasa mancha kuni chu chu Haskuita yapchaikus pajis pi iganyam kachkan chikwenyay pa Mana Manarak mi hispija kachikrak chu Kachakan mi waskaja Waskay hispi ichiku Yapaya chami hispi ichiwanchi Achkapa chapura nuja matiz Ima manta mana Yakin nakite kamunan kuchu Ima manta mana Yakin nakite kamunan kuchu Ima manta mana Ako na kuna tahapi Yapaya chami hapa pa Puja kakuna kuna kan Kawayupi baka Ikuchkani hispi Keja parichkani Hati pasa Yapa yachaita apaspa Hati pasa Mancha kuni chu chu Haskuita yapchaikus Pajispi iganyam Kachkan chikwinyaipa Mana Manarak mi hispija Kachikrak chu Jamana mi tuchu chihap ñawparimay mi kan ancha warmikuna hatun mamay mi paykuna kina karja más apenas el grito sagrado en sus costes huyó a los Andes muy tarde llegó condenado a una cruel servidumbre largo tiempo en silencio gimió sus tierras devolvió la cerviz levantó Otros 100 años pasaron, no puedes mirar o es que no quieres, no puedes mirar o es que no quieres. Pueblo que sabe, no le engaña a nadie. La educación libera al pueblo, libertad es lo que queremos. Kawayupi baka, yikuchkani hispi, kaika parichkani. Hati pasa, yapa yachaita apaspa Hati pasa, mancha kuni chu chu Haskuita yapchaikus Pajispi iganyam Kachkan chikwinyaipa Mana Manarak mi hispija Kachikrak chu Putuku pum Sunkunyay Muchas gracias Thank you so much Eso fue Rita Puma justo Arriba Perú, Causachun. ¡Que viva! Causachun, Perú, Suyupi. Ari. Bueno, la siguiente canción es Tijeras. Es una canción muy importante para mí. It's the most important for me, this song. The name is Scissors, Tijeras, in Peru. The men's dancing with tijeras, con trajes típicos, con tijeras, but the woman's not is permission for her. Para ellas no está permitido, pero ahora cambió todo y ahora las mujeres también bailamos danza de tijeras y pues eso es lo que representamos, la fuerza de la mujer andina y pues ahí quise hacer esta canción para poder mostrar que las mujeres unidas de diferentes partes del mundo, las mujeres indígenas, todas si estamos unidas vamos a poder lograr grandes cosas. Por eso compuse esta canción y pues espero que les guste mucho y gracias. Thank you so much. Manang pipas gawang chu manay matapas atinichu ruwaita rimay tamunandi haparis pami tukulong naman ako yari kunchu rimas kaita hinas pani ni haparis gami ujari ni skaiki ujari ni skaiki Hawani kanaman tutapi kaskapi hawani achkita hinap tuyarini hati niskanta mana pipas kawanchu mana ni mata pasati ni chu ruay tarima itamunani haparis pangni tukul bruna mana uyarin kuchu rimas kaita hinas panini haparis akni tukul kalpai wan ima Manang pipas kawan cu manang matapas Ati ni cu ruaita rimay tamunani Aparis pami tukuro naman ako yari kuncu Rimas kaita hinas pani ni kaparis kami Ichaka parita sumaktata kisa chanata un yari kaku Nuna kuna yakiska awani aswana na aita Yuyano na kuna manangayin to espa Yukan chik kuyukun chik ati was kanita Wakata spa Hey Woo Ujari ni sky kick Ujari ni sky kick Mancha kuchuri maita Mancha kuchuri maita Look at me Now I am strong Look at me I'm not afraid Now I have hope Mujeres, estemos unidas. Muchas gracias.
Renata, thank you so much. I couldn't have thought of a better way to end our concert tonight. You're absolutely incredible. Thank you so much to everyone. Loving the energy from everybody. I think you really woke us all up in the best way, inside and out. So I would like to give the final word to our coordinator, Kazuki. So come on up here, Kazuki.
Hi, thank you so much. And Lindsay, what you have done here is absolutely stunning. The concert tonight of this World Food Forum was really momentous, really historical. I think what we do here in FAO, together with the youth from everywhere around the world, is absolutely amazing. Thank you to all the singers, the violinists, the artists, also the artists from the exhibition, etc. And Lindsay, please come up again, because honestly, it is her who has been putting together all of our culture this week, doing the exhibitions, the concerts, all of the artists that you brought, young artists from around the world, really amazing. So Lindsay, really congratulations to that. And thank you very much. And I hope you enjoyed as well. And with that, see you tomorrow at the World Food Forum in all of our different sessions.